Welcome. This video will be a quick tour of the setup of the prototype version of my camper van to show a few things that you don't see in the first video. What you see here is my new van that I bought, but the prototype originally was designed to be used in rented minivan to quickly and easily transform from plain minivan to camper van. For storage under the bed, I used plastic bins, which could just be slid out like drawers. These are some of the electrical gadgets that we used on our trip. This is a very old, very small inverter, just enough for keeping a laptop charged. Some dollar store lights, and some external battery packs for charging cell phones. We also had a bigger one that we could use to run small USB fans at night. And we had this small portable solar panel, which we could use to charge up the batteries when we were parked in the sun for a while. There was also more space behind the bins for extra things, since the bins do not completely fill the available space. When it was time for bed, we would pull the front seats all the way forward. This would give us just a little bit more legroom for sleeping. For the bed, we just used sheets and a duvet. This was our new duvet cover, bought especially for the camper van. The mattress I chose is a shikibuton, a Japanese-style futon. It comes with ties for rolling it up for storage, so it was easy to carry in and out. We sleep on a futon at home, so I was more confident of being comfortable on it than on a foam mattress. This is the heart of the system, the plastic storage shelves which support the bed. I chose this system because it was light and modular and easy to take in and out and store. They could even be left outside in the backyard if we wanted to, since they were just made of plastic. I made a mistake when I cut down the legs. This is why I had to make little feet for them. Each shelf is 24 by 36 inches, so it makes a 48 by 72 inch platform. This is the kitchen shelf. The sides are attached with screws. Those are the holes you see on the sides, so the whole thing could be disassembled and packed completely flat. It is all made of 1/2 inch Baltic birch plywood, which is very strong and dimensionally stable. It all fits together and sits in the back on top of the folded down stow and go seats, and it has a slide-out shelf for cooking. Another panel fits in the slots in the back to separate the kitchen area from the bed. On the main shelf, there are small drawers to hold kitchen tools, a small cooler, and a little mini garbage pail. In the top drawer, you can see cooking oil, honey, spices, and in the second drawer, we have all our cutlery and cooking utensils. This little divider helped keep the shelf from sagging in the middle. The reason it is double is because the poles for the prototype awning were slid up the middle of the space under the bed. On the right-hand side, I made a shelf for the camping stove, a collapsible dish pan, a cutting board, and the lighter for the stove. We used an old Corona cooler bag for storing food like bread and fruit, and a 10-liter water jug set beside it. 2 more storage bins slid under the kitchen shelf to hold pots and pans. We have various plates, an old MSR camping pot set, and some cups with folding handles so that they pack well. For coffee, we have a small mocha pot, and I bought some stainless steel cups just for the camper. The second drawer usually holds more stuff, but for now it has the dishwashing stuff and campfire related things. The water jug holds 10 liters, which lasts a reasonable amount of time, but is easy to refill. When I planned the layout, the idea was that the dish pan could catch water if we needed to rinse something quick, but in practice it didn't work very well. The pull-out shelf worked great. I designed it with drop-down legs, but never needed them. It is quite solid and could be used for chopping vegetables, making coffee, etc. This is a cheap knife, but it comes with a cover, so it does not get banged about in the drawer, which I like. For cooking, we could just pull out our plain old Coleman stove, which worked just fine. It runs on propane, which we would store behind the cooler usually. That's about it for the tour. You can see a few other details in the first video if you have not seen that yet. I haven't posted any videos for a while. I discovered that I can't film and concentrate on building at the same time, so I was starting to make a lot of mistakes in the build. But I'll be back with some more videos of the new campervan just as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.